gold-plated paper shredder and just put hundos.
You would wipe your butt, then clean the money because I know you're so cheap.
Scotty will give it away in $2 bills. It's the After Party Podcast. The party's over. Time to podcast. We got Danielle here eating. What are you eating?
A clementine.
Oh, look at that. There's Gandhi in beautiful Columbus, Ohio.
Hello.
We have Scotty in the Serial Killers podcast booth.
Hi.
We have Straight Nate pulling on his beautiful wavy hair.
That's right.
We have Garrett, and we have Scary.
What's up?
All right, we're all here. Let's go. You start, Nate.
Okay, the power of viral advertising. So while we were on vacation, did you guys see the picture of Sydney Sweeney wearing the Cracker Barrel shirt?
No.
No.
Okay, Google it, right? And you know the whole thing with the Cracker Barrel logo? Mm-hmm. I went into a Cracker Barrel because of that. I was so excited. I saw the picture of her, and then I saw the controversy about the logo and changing back to the old logo and all this stuff.
Right.
So I go in there. Delightful meal, Scotty. It was so good.
One of my favorites.
Hash brown, casserole thing they do was delicious. Very
so you were
friendly.
there for breakfast?
Pardon me, Elvis?
You were there for breakfast?
I was there for breakfast. And so I go to leave, and I go, hey, do you have a hat with the old logo? And the lady working the register is so sweet. She's like, would you believe it? When that picture came out, everybody came in here and bought all of our shirts and our hats. Mm-hmm. And there was even a broken coffee mug, and somebody said they wanted it because it had the old logo.
My God.
Look what that did. Look what that controversy did for that logo.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
But then didn't they say they weren't getting rid of the logo and they're just keeping it?
It went from an old logo to a new logo and back to the old logo.
Yeah.
They spent
They went
so
back to
much
the old
money
logo.
on rebranding.
You know something, though? I secretly think they did it on purpose.
Me
and they,
too.
Yeah, of course.
There's a conspiracy there.
Well, hold on. That CEO, they interviewed her all over, and she did not come across as very strong CEO type.
Okay.
Strategic enough to do that.
Leave
Maybe
it
they
at
just
that.
had a lot of merch to move, and they figured this might be the way to do it. You know,
Maybe.
You know what? Cracker Barrel. I bet you $1 billion if I had it, if I win that lottery. I bet you that they have increased sales by tenfold at least since that controversy.
Oh, yes.
They got me, and it was delicious. I forgot. Some of these places, and we were talking about Boston Market today.
Yeah.
I used to go to Boston Market all the time.
There's only
Me
like
too.
16 left or something. Scotty was telling me.
In the whole country.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
they went out of
depressing.
business in so many markets because, well, it wasn't Boston, I guess, but they went from what they were famous for, and they expanded too fast, and people didn't buy it. I
were
love the
known-
Carver
yeah.
sandwiches, by the way. Just
Well, they were known for rotisserie chicken, and
Yeah.
it was Boston chicken. Then they said, you know what? We're going to be everything to everyone. Let's have a Carver sandwich and meatloaf and all that. And then they have an identity crisis, so they
Well, wait a
ended up
minute.
closing down. They
were like that for many years.
Yeah.
They were, but they declined through the years. I read
that's
up
sad.
on them very recently.
I'll
It was
tell
an
you
article that came up.
That chicken pot pie is delicious.
I also think
love
if you
that
had
meatloaf.
friends working at Boston Market like I did and got free meals, that was another reason why they closed down.
Oh yeah, well there's that.
Yeah. But
The
wasn't there
Boston
that
Market down south was different than the Boston Markets up north. They had something called squash casserole down
Yes.
south. That
Oh,
was probably the
fabulous.
most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my entire
Really?
life, and they never had it up north. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, Boston Market. All right, well, there's only 5 left. You better hurry.
Seriously.
Get in there. Hey, so that $1.4 billion Powerball lottery from last night, of course, we're doing this podcast on a Thursday. I was thinking, because we did the pool. We had Scotty B go out and buy the tickets. So, Scotty,
Yes.
if you can recall, who did not participate with their $10 entry?
I don't think Garrett did. I don't think Sam did.
Did
No
Josh?
Josh. Everybody else but those 3, I believe.
Huh.
Oh, wow,
Suckers.
okay.
Why, Garrett? Why?
For this reason right here. Who's
Oh,
up
really?
$10
But
right now?
What if we had won? Just say we would have won. What would you have done?
You know what? I think deep down inside, I would have been like, "Oh shit!" But you know, for the most part, I'm gonna gamble on myself right now, and I think I won.
Okay,
But,
you
okay.
did, actually.
If we won and you didn't, would you secretly be expecting us to break you off a piece?
I think someone in the room might be like, you know what? Here's a little something.
No, I would
Okay,
not.
well-
See, everybody's saying that.
Hold on. That's my point of this conversation.
Okay.
last night I said to myself, whoever is not participating, I am going to give them a part of my cut.
My man.
yeah.
I will tongue kiss you later.
Because I need a good tongue kiss. That's why. No, absolutely. I was thinking that last night, and I would have done that. I would have done it.
The rest of you, screw you.
Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
I thought the exact opposite. I was like, you know what? If we all contributed and people didn't, and then we hit the jackpot and they expect it, I'm going to be so thrilled to laugh in Josh's face and give him nothing. It's going to feel so good.
That's so wrong.
I think you would give Josh something.
I'm
I
with
wouldn't
Garrett,
give Josh
though.
anything, but I'll laugh.
I really think that I would bank on other people coming to the table and giving me a little bit if I didn't participate.
I think it would be funny to like put $1 in an envelope and write like, "Here you go."
$1. Here you go.
Hand it over.
That is something you would do. I was definitely going to do it, and I was.
So
okay.
remember, there was a lawsuit. Somebody was
Yes.
that
office.
company, that office,
Yeah.
lottery pool, and they said they weren't allowed to, or they forgot one week, or they just didn't, and then they sued, and then they got money.
Yeah, how did that work?
Because
the
I think-
judge said they owed them money because it was an ongoing thing they did every single week or something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So if I go to court, I could prove that I've participated somewhere down the road.
Well, no,
and then...
because we also have the text messages of Scotty going, "Here's your last
Right.
chance."
That's right.
Right.
Your
And
last chance.
even Jeff sent me money later in the day. I'm like, God, you dick! I already brought the tickets, so I had to go out and buy another $10 worth of tickets.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm not saying this. It's not a hindsight. Hey, let me try to make myself look like the hero. I was actually saying to myself last night, self, you are going to take care of
How
those
much
who
though,
do
Elvis?
not
So
win.
let's say your cut
I
was.
didn't, but it was going to be a sizable amount.
We can work about that later, Elvis. Don't worry about it.
Did we figure out how much we all were getting? I would tell you now. I'll tell you how much. It really
there
doesn't
was
make any
8
sense.
of us, and I think the cash.
500,000.
It was 10. There was 10 total
There's
people.
10, and it was 500 million. So we should have got $50 million.
Oh my gosh.
I would have given at least $1 million or $2 million to each one of the 3 that didn't win.
Wow,
God,
you are
rewarding
generous.
I mean, what
bad
more can I do
behavior.
aside from a tongue kiss at this point?
Whatever you need. So there's that.
So shall we do it again?
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course,
Okay,
yes.
chase that dragon,
Okay.
baby.
Is it
So
tonight
you know if
again?
No,
it's not tonight, it's Saturday.
Okay.
So if you don't want to participate, if we win,
Yeah.
you're going to get a little something from Big Daddy.
I will
So,
sign up
okay.
for. I will sign up for that, knowing the fact that I'll walk away with that versus $50 million.
If that's the case, Elvis, why don't you just buy $100 worth of tickets and then give us all
don't
the winnings?
Don't listen to him.
not
Don't listen to
Well,
him.
you'll only get $1 million.
That's
I'm
okay.
fine with that. That's all I need.
See, you just created a room of bums. Do you see what happens
Yeah.
here? Benevolence.
Is that what I did?
I was the only
Yes.
bum here. Now everybody's just leeching off of what I did.
You guys,
Terrible.
it's found money. You know,
That is
why don't you
true.
just- if you walk away with $50 million, well, you got to pay taxes on that, I guess. Right?
Right.
Taxes already
What's
paid.
the tax on $50 million?
Half of it, basically. So
Oh, my
whatever.
gosh.
Depending on where you live. If you give away $1 million to each person minus taxes, thank you. Okay, big deal. You still walk away with a lot of money.
That is true, and you do look like the nice
Yeah.
person. And
But let's face it.
I don't need to look like a nice person. Get out of here.
As
Why
much
start
We need to
now?
start
as I-
teaching people accountability.
As much as I hope, because that's basically what you're buying is hope.
yes,
You're not buying a
That
winning
is true.
ticket. You're just
Right.
buying hope. The odds of us winning, wow.
but somebody's got to
We
win
know that.
eventually.
I know.
So why can't it be us?
Could be.
You know
I'm
what?
sure the other people who actually have won have said the same thing, like I'm not going to win, and then they wind up winning.
Okay.
Of course.
So
Yeah. We all know the odds are against us. We know that.
course.
That's an old
But
story.
there's always saying there's that chance. So
Right.
you never
There's a
know.
chance.
Exactly.
You never know.
There's a
You
chance.
got to be in it to win it, baby.
That's right.
All right, so we have another. It's going to be 1 point whatever next time.
1.7 now.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Garrett, send in your $10.
I'm sitting on the sidelines.
I'm not
Well, there
giving you
you
a
go.
penny. I'm gonna throw cash in the air. And
Seriously,
then pick
it's
it all
over
up in front of you.
$10. You're gonna be like, I can't throw
Well,
you
I'm
$1
gonna
million
take
bucks
a-
over
Yeah, 'cause
$10
it's
bucks.
$10, Garrett.
$100 bills in front of Garrett and just tear it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
One by
And I'm gonna
one.
report you to the IRS at that point.
I'm gonna
Well, no, the IRS will get
I'll
it.
wipe my ass with it,
I'm
then
gonna
give it
get
to you.
A gold-plated
Oh, my
paper shredder and just put hundos.
You would wipe your butt, then clean the money because I know you're so
Scotty
cheap.
will give it away in $2 bills.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
gotta go. We gotta go. All right, so keep that in mind. Only one nice person in an entire room.
Thank you.
People. Love you. Bye. Say goodbye.
Bye.